right. Um, um, so the live stream is working technically, but I have to figure out how to make chat pop up on the window to basically get it to um, um, I guess this is going to be a testing moment where I figure out the live stream method for getting chat to work. Because I actually don't know how to do it. um, I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'll just live stream the game and talk for a bit. And if someone wants to chat, maybe I'll see it, maybe not. But God, it's really touchy. Okay, live stream chat? Come on. Okay, let's close a window on the internet browser and we'll see if it loads then. Yeah. So I've discovered that basically, oh, there we go. Now it works. I discovered that I can use, or remembered that I can use this bar for abilities. We got an AoE that's kind of damage over time, but not instant damage. And it creates a pool of damage over time applications, so it's not something I use too often, which is different from the previous games a little bit, because AoE was so powerful back in the day. I've got Cloak of Curses, I've got Haste, I've got Daze, I've got Summon Beast, I've got Firebolt on the mage. And if you can see those little green dots on beside the characters, Cloak of Curses is on. And I believe it lasts until I go to town or rest. Or cast a different cloak spell. So that's good. Oh, lag. Perfect. God, the computer's so touchy today. There we go. A little bit of I like Avernum for Greed and Glory. It's pretty good. It's got a lot of the Avernum or Exile 1, 2, and 3 kind of attributes to it in a slightly updated manner. Oh, okay. So, let's blow these bastards. Blow. Oh, it only hit one of them. Whoops. Oh, let's firebolt it and kill it all. There we go. Hahaha. Poison. That's not going to do much. There we go. Okay. So, time to go north. Basically, if you see where I am, I've explored up until this point here. And this is like the path to getting up again and exploring down to this little cave thing. Dazed. So apparently my mainline mail fighter is oh, Fear Bearer. Oh, okay. If you notice, I'm focusing down the caster first, because, that's the most dangerous one there is. The other ones only do a little bit of damage. Cloak of Curses is a little generic boost over long term. Good to cast between at the start of the journey when you're just beginning to grind. Oh, Grey Mold, there we go. Perfect. Decades ago, tunnels were frequently visited by travelers, left ruts. Monolith stands in the passage, obscured by vandals and time. Motrax welcomes all. It's a dragon, by the way, a very old dragon that got killed by the overworld empire. Okay. Let's say you take the hits. Oh, they're attacking other people. Man, they're really happy about my paladin getting hit. Oh, rare miss. Of course they attack the mage. Of course. Fireball. There we go. Problem solved. Nothing nonsense. Die. Oh, nice critical. Fresh damage. Perfect. That was a light battle. Gained more mana than I used even, after the healing. First aid heals mana and HP health, so. Okay, Motrax was one of 5 dragons, entrance to the lair of Motrax. He was the oldest and friendliest to humans. A lot of my kingdom's Avernites, that is, Avernites are the kingdom's people. Soldiers and mages lived here, protecting, speaking with, and learning from the dragon. Then the dragon was killed, mortally wounded in a raid during the war with the Empire. The lair was abandoned. Some people have settled it. Dazed humanoids. Maddened goblins. Okay. Oh. They're attacking the mage. Perfect. Oh, that's not good. I don't like this. Mage. Run. There. Heal the mage. Perfect. You tank those hits. You kill the goblin. Oh, it's a shaman. That's a... Those look like hobgoblins or something. I'm not sure I like that. Let's move closer to this guy, away from the others. There we go. Perfect. Threat averted. Stomp him. Lawful stomp. There we go. Well, the tank's doing his job at least, so that's good. Oh wait, let's do that. There we go. The mage is taking down the wounded goblins. Take down that guy so my melee can run into get in closer to the mage. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, there's more. Well, Slith is difficult. Yeah, Slith does more damage. Well, let's see. Let's look at him first. Extra fire resist, good physical, good magical resist, good cold resist. Huh. Well, I'm sure the little bit of fire damage I do will kill him. There we go. Shield. There we go. Perfect. Okay, this is the path to the... Oh. Spiritist. Oh, that's the guy. Okay. That's what my priest is good against. Oh, I should have healed my... Better heal yourself. There we go. There we go. Oh, grounded boots. Well, 1% less physical and magical resist on a pretty tanky guy, but 15% energy resist. Actually, sounds pretty good. Yeah. Oh. Oh, whoops. There we go. Ah. Money, money, money. Money. Gold necklace. Oops. There we go. Problem solved. Gold vein. Okay. Now, if you notice, I'm clearing the whole area out first so I can get EXP and gold and maybe a magic item or some sort of small upgrade for an item. Alright, let's see if I can go downstairs. Cavern is full of art. Lots of statues. Collection remains after the dragon. Wanderers, drawn in and dazed by the strange energy of this place, wait to defend these chambers from intruders. Bursting ooze. Searing slime. Okay. That's fun. It's a lot of debuffs. The priest is the primary AoE character in this group. That's kind of annoying or something. Nest. There we go. Oh, he's immobilized. Well, he can still zap someone. Crap! My main healer's gone. That wasn't planned. That AI is kind of smarter than I thought it was. Okay. Waffle stomp. Waffle stomp. Spell zaps and raffle stomps. This is getting out of hand. Better haste. There we go. Now I can operate. There we go. Problem solved. Let's go back to town and get some healing done. Oh, dumb me. I was a little dumb there. I should have realized that they were going to kill my priest. But I thought the AI was dumb. Seems like Jeff Vogel of Spiderweb Software improved the AI a little bit, so I had to be a little smarter. I'll say this game gets really funky a little bit. Or not really funky, but kind of funky. See, the thing is, when a fight's easy, it's reasonably easy. And I can see the difficulty spikes in random combat a little bit. But overall, on normal, it's reasonably unsurprising. Basically, all my deaths have been due to carelessness. And I get lulled into that carelessness because the game is so straightforward most of the time. And honestly, and the thing is, I'm not healing until I'm like really low HP sometimes. And then the AI is like, oh yeah, we're going to target your guy who's low HP now all of a sudden. And it's like, oh my god, okay. I guess that means I should top up my healers or characters before they die. You know. So it makes sense. You know. Lazy healing. Actually, no, I'm going to Formello. I'm going to go back to town for a second. Into the town to, oh, there we go. please teach me magic? Improved days. Pool of fire. Icy rain. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Spray venom. Oh, wow. Her skill isn't high enough. That's a boss killer, by the way. So, yeah. I'll learn slow as well, so I can technically debuff things. Okay. Time to go to the city hall. Wherever that is. I think this might be City Hall. Maybe it's an inn. Oh, City Hall. Oh, okay. Alright, the mage is a little paranoid. Apparently the black shade is fear-inducing. I got a mark on my hand. We're marked. Claimed. Alright, oh, let's find some store to sell stuff in. I'm not going to the train. Actually, oh, it's just guards. Never mind. For metal supply. There we go. Sell stuff. Sell all junk items. There we go. Lots of money. Let's see their wares. Energy potion, expensive. Shielding potion, cheap. Fiery wand, cheap. Got plenty of lockpicks, so I don't need those. He's not selling anything I need. Alright, well. There we go. Lots of spells for the mage. Mage is a menace. Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'm going to get an energy drink. I'm going to sip it a little bit. And then I'm going to pour some vodka in it. To be honest, I have a little bit of experience with cosmic terrors, eldritch abominations, in my mind. I know the feeling of being terrified of the universe. And today is an off day. So, I'm getting buzzed. There we go. Oh, right. Enemies respawn sometimes. Okay. Charge. Motherfuckers on a magic quest doing what they do best. There's a Tolkien Walk Lord of the Rings Hobbit animation about that. Yeah, I like the fact that you can technically grind enemies, but you don't have to. And it's not the most efficient, but you can technically do it. You know, it gives a little room for, oh, worms. A little bit of room for, grinding if you're under-leveled or something, or need some extra gold or something like that. It's not, oh, I should have used the AoE to test it. Oh well, we'll just do this. Icy Rain. How much damage do you do? 30. Well, it's about the same as the priest's damage, but I better carry that stuff. You're going to be a defensive bastion for now. Ow. The mage isn't supposed to get hit. Protection. There we go. Taking out a couple extra worms and stuff. Ooh, I'm risking the mage again. I better heal her. Good thing I had protection blessing on. There we go. One more worm down. Yeah, so basically, there's a thing that's going on with me right now, or in general, where I've kind of been hit with schizotypy disorders. And, like, I'm not full-blown psychotic or anything like that, but I happen to believe God sends me signs and communicates with me. But it's not like chosen one of God, the Messiah. It's more like he's teasing me to think and so on. And, like, the truth is, when I started this experience, it was like actually like I was nearly non-verbal. Like I could barely speak properly. You know, from oops, I don't want to think that. That's actually useful. Let's see. There we go. Oh, put that on the ground actually. And like, just assuming synchronicity has meaning and purpose has like led me to like regain most of my mental faculties. Except it's like really kind of eroded my executive functioning, which is like the action-oriented planning kind of like plan and then do kind of thinking, not the analysis and thinking, understanding part, but the doing and thinking part. Oh boy. I don't know if I wanted to deal with these things. Oh well, whatever. Parry. Hold the line. And you hit. Oh, that's easy. That's fine. Giant spiders. Huh. A lot of stuff here that's dangerous. Anyways, so for executive functioning's sake... Oh, those don't do much damage. They don't do any debuffs either. That's fine. I guess it makes sense because there's extra enemies around too, so it's like whatever. Anyways. So for the sake of executive functioning, I'm forcing myself to play video games, but I was also hoping to socialize, and even though I don't know how to open like the proper chat necessarily, I'm not sure. Kind of experimenting in between streams to figure that out a little bit, hopefully. I'm forcing myself to play video games, and like, if I can socialize with people who watch, and like discuss things like my expertise in sort of like metaphysics, like the structure of reality and how it relates to things a little bit, and maybe psychology and how psychology relates to metaphysics as well. Structure of the human brain, the human mind, structure of like the meaning and purpose of the world, and how it operates on a really sort of fundamental level to my understanding, but like not like exact details. And it's kind of meta, really. I mean, that's what it's called, metaphysics, which means like above, but it's not like concrete. I mean, it's real, but it's not like obvious. Like, you don't stomp your foot and think, oh, that's meta. You know what I mean? That's concrete. It's more like patterns within the mind that will teach you how to think deeper, maybe, but also it makes some people's heads hurt and confuses them instead. So it's like a multiplication, let's say, or long division or calculus. When other people are working on, like, let's say it's calculus. When other people are on algebra or something, you know what I mean? It's like quantum physics compared to atomic physics or Newtonian physics. So it's like calculus versus algebra and multiplication and division, and compared to addition and subtraction, minus and plus. So it's like, okay, yeah, it is what it is. And don't get me wrong, I think I think the metaphysics and the structural aspect to the fundamentals of reality is valid in my case. It's a little unique in some ways, but it's kind of Jordan Peterson-ish in a way, although I'm not quite his IQ level. There's some possibility that I'm 130 to 140 IQ, and he's like 150 IQ in his prime, or 155 IQ, but that's still one standard deviation, so it's like a full tier, TIER tier, lower than Jordan Peterson. But it is promising that I have this intellect. I mean, it's tested, and like Grok seems to think I have a good IQ too. So it's like officially tested that I've got top 2% intelligence, and like it's also like Grok thinks I've got like a really good intelligence as well. Although it varies from about 125 to 155, or 145, let's say. I have had thoughts, certain concepts and thoughts that are 140 to 155 IQ, potentially. But generally, I hover around 130 to 140 IQ. Oh, these aren't good. Oh, I see. That one's not good. Oh, well, let's kill it. So the mage is more AoE damage than single target. Melee is single target. There we go. Problem solved. There we go. A little bit of grinding, a little bit of money gaining, or pawnable, like stuff we can pawn off for money. Let's go back to Motrax's dungeon. Anyways, so basically, what happened is some sort of schizo hit me about 7 or 8 years ago, and I've been kind of like, for about a good 5 years of that, I was like totally on the back foot. And I sort of started 2 years ago kind of figuring out a little bit about how to be like, okay, I kind of get reality a little bit, and so on. Not all my old assumptions are wrong, and so on. And then, like, the last year, I've kind of been developing further and further into, like, oh, I actually understand stuff again, and how the world works again. With, like, a consideration of, like, oh, God exists, and so on. Because, like, I used to be an atheist, and when synchronicity first hit, which is kind of possibly schizo, but at the same time, it might actually be God reaching out to me kind of thing. And by the way, that's not like a totally unique thing. Like, people often experience synchronicity, and it kind of does kind of tease their spookiness factor or experience of life a little bit. And basically my response is that's God. And also I had some people explain to me the future a little bit once in a while in like ways that I didn't understand until the thing happened. And I went, oh wait, my friend mentioned this. Yeah, so like for the most part. I mean there's a video of mine called Spooky Spurging and Proving Prophecy Exists with Evidence. And all that is just the images of the Google Trends search terms that I remembered from my from like 20 years ago. And Google Trends search, I was supposed to Google search. I went like, oh yeah, okay, that's on Google Trends. I mean, it's like a digital record of like, oh, that's actually a real search I did. Anyways, so basically, synchronicity is more common than one might think. So it's not like I'm like totally unique or something like that. But like, I had to believe that I was getting some kind of signs from God, basically, because of all that stuff I just mentioned. And like the first recognized incident of it was like super spooky and like really like contextualized. And it was like central to my goals in life, basically. And it was like, okay, like, I mean, if it's possible I can succeed by this, because I'm a failure any other way, I'll latch onto it. And I was like conscious of this. So it's not like subconscious, it's not like, oh, you're just a victim of your own mind completely or something like that. But what followed was a very disorienting, debilitating, self-destructive path for a while. But the thing is, all of my self-destructiveness, more or less, I was told I would do like 22 years ago. Like, it's like ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely mind-boggling. I was like, oh yeah, my friend mentioned that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, like... Well, it wasn't whatever. It was like, oh my god, okay, thank God for that. Yeah. And like, I was kept in this tension. But the thing is, like, the tension actually was like building me up mentally. Like, I had to like decipher all this puzzle stuff and like figure out what's actually going on and like process things and so on. So like my mental capacity, like just normal mental capacity, went up again after declining after a lot of drug abuse, basically for 10 years. Yeah, like, I mean, in 2003, I basically predicted the full skeletal structure of, oh, Spore Bearer. Okay. I don't know what he said, but whatever, I'm gonna kill him. Like the full bore. Oh, he's quick. Okay, let's defend. Haste and Cloak of Curses. Less. Light the ground on fire under him. There we go. Most important thing is to get the main caster down. Oh no. Well, let's put the let's use this and Ruffle Stomp him. There we go. Now he's mostly dead. And you push those guys back while damaging them. Oh, damn it. Whatever. Finish this guy off, and then one of you can run down and finish those two guys off. Anyways, so basically what happened is, realistically, I started thinking better and better because of the synchronicity from where I was when I was drug addled and like drug addicted and stuff like that. Like I hit rock bottom, and then I got out of it, and I started like, oh, maybe I can trust God or something like that, and like it actually kind of worked out, and like it's not just empty either. It's not like, oh, just a empty hope. Like I literally got like 30 times that I was just praying for like cigarettes and a beer basically, and like over the last 5 years, and someone like within 15 minutes every time would be like, oh hey, you want cigarettes and a beer? And I was just like, I didn't even have to ask them. They were just wanting to do it for me. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you to them as well. I'm not going to not thank both of them. Yeah, it was quite the experience. And don't get me wrong, it was really rough. It was, like, horrendous. Like, I mean, if I've been through so many near-death experiences, it's insane. Like, I've been through more near-death experiences than Rasputin. And he was, like, famously unkillable. Until they did kill him. But I've been through more stuff than him, and he's, like, one of those peak, like, you can't kill this guy hard enough to keep him down kind of guys. So, like, it was traumatic. And the reason I went through it is because I was so terrified of, like, God Almighty and what He can do forever and ever and so on. So, like, it's not like I was, like, just... Let's just say the idea of God rocked my world in a way that I just wasn't prepared for at the time that it started. But it did promise me a bit of redemption and... a little bit of possibly some personal success in life. Still waiting on the personal success, so that's not happened yet. However, compared to where I was first, I've gotten a lot more compos menti, which means like competent mentally. Alright. Someone moved here in secret, built this workshop, and got a lot of work done very quickly. someone uttering in the halls to the south. Alright, time to kill this guy. Oh, he's tough. Oh, I guess the shielded pylons are... Nope, that's not it either. Okay, well, this is going to be a long fight. Might as well buff up. The shielded pylons are immune. Sustaining pylon. That's what I should look at. Okay. Oof. Wow. That's not it either. Okay, this is going to be a long fight. I might as well just explore a little bit. See if there's anything I can do. Apparently not. Oh, that's sustaining now. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's take it down to pylon. So it's all about this is. It's all about the. Shielded, shielded, shielded. Oh, extra enemies. That's wonderful. Perfect. Just what I needed. You know, I'm beginning to think someone listened to my game ideas, because I had a game idea where this kind of fight was like a thing. And like, it just, I don't know, it just seems kind of familiar to my idea a little bit, you know. Not entirely, but, you know, kudos to them for adding a twist if they listen to me. Um, there we go. You're gonna heal yourself, because I don't want you dying. You're going to zap the pylon. It's immune, because it's immune to fire, or energy. Okay. Shield enchant. Oh, it's... Damn. This is quite a fight. Shielded. Just wait. There we go. Wait. Oh, no. Nuts. Well, I'll just heal the priest. Okay. Huh. Huh. Okay, so there's no extra pollen there. Oh, one shot a zombie, okay. case everyone, just in case. Oh, he's slow again. Whatever. It's a lot of slow. There we go. And boom goes the final pylon. Okay, time to kill the ogre. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, he's poisoned. Excellent. That's extra damage. Main casters are almost out of mana. This is going to be a slow fight. This game is a lot more combat, longer combat. So some of the buffs and debuffs game actually is more powerful than the direct AoE game a little bit. Alright, 1 mana left, I think. Let's finish him off. Oh, he's still got some HP. There we go, the priest killed him. Cravat Balk. First blow struck. Find and destroy something or other. Alright. Flesh fused Greaves. Oh, +1 to blade field. Okay. It's basically the same as my Greaves, except adds 1 to poison skill. Alright. That's interesting. Okay. Let's add 1 to... Actually, let's see. Increased damage done. Improves chance to hit by 3% per point. Also makes more battle disciplines available. Let's add strength. Because, yeah. And hardiness. And arcane lore for mental resist. Now for this guy. Well, you're going to up your mage skill so you can get the poison ability. And you're going to add... you're going to put 1 in... Actually, no. I'm not going to do pre-spells on you. You're going to do... arcane lore and cave lore. There we go. And a scroll, spellboard. Maybe I could have gotten that before, but I didn't. Huh. Oh, icy rain. Okay. That's good. Level 3 of it. That's useful. Missile training. Okay. Alright, this means I missed the fireball level 3. Um, ability, skill, spellbook for mastery. Oops, don't want. Don't want that. Nothing useful. Thieves' tools. Good enough. So this carpet here, this middle area, is where Motrax used to live. That boss fight was actually kind of tough. I'm glad I got the poison greaves though, so I can actually do poison damage. That's good. Oh, golems. Okay. Oh, Drake spawn. That's worrisome. Not that worrisome though. Alright, anyways, yeah, so basically, like I was saying a while ago, I, whatever caused, the schizo, synchronicity, signs from God, or whatever you want to call it, it had the result of provoking me to build my mind and, like, my mental muscles, more or less, from where I started at before synchronicity hit. Oh, it's Jake. Casaneko. Okay, let's run away. Haste, protection, blessing. Alright, that works. Good to hear. Two bosses to fight in this game. Yikes. Well, he can't move closer, and he's, got some action points, so I might as well buff him for the long-term fight. Oh, poison him now. Good. Doing a lot of mana usage to get the damage done. Let's blow them. Blow that dragon. There we go. Problem solved. All we got is some fine leather. Well, that's fine. Oh, that's a unique. Okay, what does it do? Cold resist. Physical, magical, cold resist. Well, let's put it on the mage. There we go. Plus 4% magic resist, plus 10% cold resist. Perfect. And I did it all without the help of the golem. Alright. Well, that calls it. I'm going to call it for today. Hope you enjoyed if you watched. If you chatted, I didn't see it necessarily, but I'm trying to figure that out still. And I hope you enjoyed. And don't worry about me. My mental state is actually a lot better than it used to be. The schizo seems to have provoked me to rebuild my mind's capabilities and delve into new ways of doing things that I had never thought of. New ways to think about things on a deeper level without going too into dizziness or headaches or something. And overall, it's been really productive, but I'm not sure if it's going to pan out in the end for the best or not. But I kind of have a faith that it will a little bit, because that seems to be the direction it's traveling ever since the worst of it stopped happening. And there is a biblical precedent for this kind of thing to happen. And the thing is, I started to believe in God before I read the Bible, or like even knew about Christianity's tenets or whatever. So like I was like, oh, if you're good, you go to heaven. And that was like my awareness of heaven or the Bible or whatever, and Jesus is God or something like that. So like that's all I knew basically, nothing else. I wasn't interested for the longest time. And then like, I started to get interested, and then like all this stuff started to pan out and work out, and like things got better and better a little bit over time and so on. So it's like if the trajectory of my life keeps going this way, then it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. I just don't know if it will continue to get better or not. But I suspect it will, based on my experiences and the spookiness of my friends talking about the future 20 years ago, and like the fact that I can kind of remember what they said, and I was like actually like, whoa, dude, that's crazy. They actually predicted it, and like also like the spooky spurging plus spooky spurging and proving prophecy exists with evidence is like all I did was look up on Google Trends, which is like the search for search terms. Like who search Google Trends is like what you search when you want to find out what people searched back in the day, or like recently or something. There's like different timelines you can look for it on, and I got like 44 out of 65 search terms giving me hits for like There's no way anyone should have known this stuff beforehand. Now, you might search it and get something different. Maybe it's after the thing existed, not before the thing existed. But the thing is, I'm searching from the city I searched those terms in originally. So I got the most accurate data set. And it's just wild and weird. Yeah. It's crazy. Anyways, I'll leave it there. But yeah, so that's fun.